We're just over 2 months away from the November general election, and we continue to talk with candidates running for office so you have the information you need to know before you cast your ballot.
Tonight, we sit down with Lawrence County Sheriff Larry Dean, who's running for re-election as a Republican. He took office in 2017. Celine Arrow sat down with him to learn more about his campaign for a third term.
Sheriff Larry Dean says since he took office, he's proud that he's more than doubled the amount of deputies, and he's given them a $7,000 pay raise recently. But he says there's still more work to do.
I think we've made a lot of success with this sheriff department here, and I would like to continue the legacy that this sheriff's department has.
He says continuing the legacy of making Lawrence County safer is one of his priorities.
I created a crime suppression unit to work along with our drug unit here in Lawrence County.
The unit works with the State Drug Enforcement Division and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. Dean says drugs are one of the county's biggest problems. Another big problem is mental health, which is why he's increased training for officers by over 100 hours.
Law enforcement officers are being critiqued so much harder nowadays, so the more training you can get out. You got your mental health issues. You got people with ADHD.
He's added 7 school resource officers and had about 65 teachers trained in taking down an armed intruder. He wants to get even more training for officers and hopes to bump up their pay again to be more competitive with Dublin Police.
We don't want to put a burden on the taxpayers of this county because we just had a revaluation of our property in the county. But yes, I would like to see it go up because we still are behind our sister agency in town.
If re-elected, he wants to continue proactive policing and working proactively with other agencies.
We'll go and set up roadblocks with GSP. We'll go and set up roadblocks with the city's officers. And they'll just be pro-law enforcement.
Reporting in Dublin, Celine Arrow, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, before taking office, Sheriff Dean spent 3 years with the Department of Corrections, 25 years with the Georgia Department of Natural Resources. He worked as a game warden and a conservation ranger.
You can watch our full interview with Sheriff Dean on 13WMAZ.com. Tomorrow at 6, we'll hear from Sheriff Dean's challenger, Tyler Jackson, who shares his goals if he's elected.